Today I'm making these gorgeous wire spiraled earrings. I love spirals in jewellery. They're not only satisfying to make in their perfection, but I feel there's something mystical about them too. The beads I'm using I bought so many years ago, I can't even remember what type of semi-precious gemstone they are. Pink morganites, perhaps? But they're a lovely shade. I'm using non-tarnish copper coated wire in silver tones, 0.8mm round. And the main pliers I'm using throughout are chain nose, flat nose pliers, round nose clippers, and smaller fine needle nose pliers for more delicate work. I start by making the dangly bead. As you can see, I'm essentially making a spiraled head pin with the raw wire. It's very fiddly to get it centered. If your inner circle is too big, the spiral will be one-sided, which is why you saw me manipulating it many times with the pliers. Even once you have your circular beginning, it's very footery. Oh, that's a good Ulster Scots word. Sorry, it's awkward to get the spiral started as the wire tends to spin around with your hand. So I use pliers here both to begin it and to hold the wire tight to allow me to turn it. Now we're just tucking in the end, finish shaping and file down any sharp edges. Before finishing this bead, I'm moving on to the bigger oval so you can see what I'm doing clearly without the drop bead attached. I join the ends of my wire to bend it to find the approximate centre, which is where we want to place our bead. Leave a few millimetres for the length of the bead and begin making our loops to attach our earring hooks and the drop bead we've started already. Hopefully you can see my technique here. I'm going to be really out of sync with the video as I talk through it, but I think this is a bit where beginners really struggle with. So I pinch the wire, flush to the bead, bend it to one side, circle around the round nose pliers, shift the placement of the pliers to the top and finish the bend below, then wrapping around. Doing it this way stops your loop from being offset to one side. Then we just carefully wrap our beads in ever widening layers of wire. I think I did 5 wraps, but it really depends on how much of your bead you want to leave showing. This can be tricky at first to get the wire to lie flush and not overlap. It just needs patience and practice, and believe me, I still get it wrong. We do this on both sides, leaving the remaining length of wire to then form our spirals to the centre. Another tip here, you'll see that I begin my spirals loosely. Again, if that central circle is too tight, it can kink to one side and become more angular. So instead of just keeping the wire really straight and bending it at the very end really tight, I allow it to bend with me. So you're kind of turning the spiral into the wire. I hope that makes sense, or you could at least see what I did, even if I'm explaining it badly. Once the spiral is started, it's easy to keep tight and flowing. I should probably be using nylon nose pliers here as they scratch the wire less, and if you apply too much pressure you can squish it by accident, but I'm not. My bad. Okay, I think you can see where this is going now, but oh no, I think I need another spiral on each side. Yep. And then we cross over the wires. This bit's fun, or maybe I'm just weird. If you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know I'm super paranoid of anything unspooling, catching or coming undone. So I'm twisting these spirals around each other again, another 180 degrees. And now we just have to finish off our round bead, joining the two, and more spirals because you can never have enough. Pro tip, don't forget to add the bead. I have lost count of how many times my hands have just automatically closed on wrapped loops, forgetting to attach the bead while the loop is actually still open. So, yay for brain fog. But there we have it. There we have our earrings. I have bought in silver-plated earring hooks, but you can also make them with wire. Now, as ever, these videos take a ridiculously long time to make and edit together, and while I enjoy producing them and hopefully helping out other struggling artists and crafters, it's time I could be spending working, making new products myself to sell. So any likes, shares, comments, follows, subscriptions, etc. mean the world. And if you want to go one step further, you can also buy me a coffee or check out my affiliate links in my video descriptions. Thank you so much for watching and happy wiring!